We must dare again to dream the impossible and to romance the world, to feel and honor our kinship with all species and habitats, to embrace the troubling wisdom of paradox, and to shape ourselves into visionaries with the artistry to revitalize our enhanced and endangered world. Hello, I am Penelope Mavor, founder of nature-based leadership collaborative Earth Converse. And on Earth Day 2020, I launched the Earth Converse podcast as a unique contribution to the life-affirming narrative of our times. It is a collection of 50 episodes, an eclectic and empowering mix of stories, perspectives, and practices, engaging with the great conversation, where we talk about our relationship and conversations with the earth, all in the hope of inspiring a deeper connection with ourselves, each other, and the earth that is our home. And that beautiful quote from Wild Mind author and Earth Converse podcast guest Bill Plotkin marked the end of the 50th episode, where we wrapped up all the episodes under the concept of naturing our mind is a political act, and where we emphasized the importance of reimagining the future. Over 1 year on from that last episode, inspired by so many, from local Mayukian healers to global thinkers, and witnessing what is happening in the world, I believe that we have to step up to our imaginative potential and do all what we can to meet the future as positive co-creators. So I recently initiated an Earth Converse daily future visualization. Please consider this your personal invitation to join in on a daily conscious practice of visualizing the future society you want to serve. Let me read out this post I wrote on the Earth Converse leadership blog, entitled, "What Future Do You Want for Us?" It is always humbling to realize when you don't take your own advice, I wrote. I am a leadership coach helping people manifest the future they want. As someone who loves conversations that are future-orientated, I enjoyed passing on the Future Self episode of the Earth Converse podcast, and I often talk about how reimagining the future is an important part of Earth Conversing and for naturing our mind as a leadership and political act. I meditate daily and spend hours in contemplation, but I have realized that I really visualize and fully feel into the collective future that I want for people and planet. Like in a sports performer way, when you fully feel into it with all your senses. Do you? We are Homo imagines, as Dr. Janine Marie Haugen coined. We have this incredible ability to self-reflect and imagine. In the face of the unknown, we can visualize what is possible. The more beautiful world our hearts know is possible, as Charles Eisenstein beautifully says. For we can positively co-create with the world of which we are a part. To dedicate time, energy, and attention for positive visualization is within our powers and our responsibility. We have the gift to imagine life-enriching, regenerative futures. And yes, as possible futures dedicated to the global south remind us, the S, the plurality, is important. No one has the final say on what the future is. It is up to each of us, individually and collectively, to explore what the future may look, feel, sound, smell, and taste like, where we embrace pluriversality and create a world in which many worlds fit. As author of Designing Regenerative Cultures, Daniel Val has consistently said, walking the regenerative path is about reconnecting with and manifesting the inherent potential of people in place to thrive individually and collectively as expressions of that place. And Nat Hagen's recent Great Simplification video again urges us to engage in our future. He ends with, "We will need imagination, foresight, empathy, and above all wisdom to navigate the path to the future that is arriving. Start conversations about a different path with your family and community. Since talking to Sarah Kleimenhag on her Creating a Parallel Society podcast, I have committed myself to a regular conscious practice of visualizing the future society I want to serve. And I am inviting you to join in, to do a 10-minute visualization every day. Every bit helps after all. I will do it at 1900 CET, 7 p.m. CET. You choose when suits you, knowing that we are energetically engaging in this. And may the future beautifully inform what your present self can do today. As a result of that invitation, that blog, and the responses, I have decided to reignite the Earth Converse podcast by offering a series of short Earth Converse future meditations as bonus episodes. These meditations will be particularly useful for those who prefer to have guidance and future visualizations. And these will offer open questions as stimuli, allowing you to answer energetically with your own visions, dreams, longings, and truth. Work with them in a way which feels right for you. And hopefully you will commit to a daily practice and water the seeds for life-affirming futures for yourself, each other, and the earth that is our home. I will also visualize you sharing it with those you love, rating and reviewing it positively on your favorite platform, and reaching out to me at Earth Converse to work with you and your team. Thanks for tuning in. May you go out and enjoy Earth, one conversation at a time.